Hello and welcome to PSM Speak. What is this budget 2026 is going to give? What to whom? This society comprises various segments, but broadly poor and rich. In another video, let us look at the poverty in the country. Now let's look at the rich in this video. Billionaires. Those who have $1 billion worth net worth. $1 billion, as you know, at 91 rupees exchange rate, 9,100 crore. Those who are having net worth above this level, how many are they? There are various estimates. One of the reliable one is Forbes 2025 list says that India has 205 billionaires. Third in ranking, first is the United States of America with 902 billionaires, followed by China 516 billionaires, and in third place India with 205 billionaires. As you know, India is growing fast. Its place in terms of GDP, the recent IMF data and the government's claim that India's place is fourth. First, as you know, United States of America, then China, then Germany, now India, then Japan. While in overall GDP, India's rank is fourth. In billionaires, with 205 billionaires in India, its rank is third. What is the net worth, aggregate net worth of all these 205 individuals? It is $941 billion. It is variously estimated. $941 billion to $1.1 trillion. Translating this into Indian rupees, it is 85.63 lakh crore rupees to 100.10 lakh crore rupees. What does it mean compared to the GDP of this country? 28%. That means 205 persons are having net worth equal to 28% of Indian GDP. Yes, the Indian reforms have come in 1990. The present government also further deepen and widen them. Before reforms, how many billionaires, dollar billionaires were there in India? In 1990, 0. 1991, 1 billionaire. That continues up to 1994. Thereafter, in 1995, 2 billionaires. And the number of billionaires increased now to 205 to 300 billionaires. Different estimates. Then during COVID, Mr. P. Sainath has given with the evidence. COVID was a time when the pandemic crippled the economy, our healthcare system. It exposed the infirmities in the healthcare system in dealing with pandemics or such kind of emergencies in this country. And the entire of Indian economy suffered. But as Sainath has shown, 68 new dollar billionaires came up during COVID time. Before that, each year, 4 to 5 billionaires were coming. But during COVID time, during those 24 months, 1 billionaire every week. And more importantly, the significant number of billionaires came from healthcare sector, related industries, pharmaceutical. You can understand now who suffered and who gained in COVID. Now, inequalities in this country. World Inequality Report 2026. What did it say? 10 richest persons, I'm not saying 10%, 10 persons in India have collective wealth of $420 billion equal to 38.22 lakh crore rupees. Now in percentage terms, 1% of the top of India's population in terms of wealth, 1% of the population have 40% of India's wealth. 10% of the top have 58% of national income equivalent, and 60,000 persons, minuscule number compared to India's population, 1.4 billion, 140 crore, 60,000, such a small number. They have as much wealth as are equal to 3 times the wealth of the bottom 50% of the population. Multiply the wealth of 50% of the bottom population, that is 70 crore people, and multiply that with 3, whatever they have, that much wealth, equivalent to that much wealth, mere 60,000 persons are having. This is the wealth position of this country. The growth and other things, but who have grown fast? We can peep through this data. I'm not suggesting now in this video, tax this segment, don't tax that segment. That we will discuss later. But just look at the wealth of those 205 billionaires, 100.10 lakh crore. What would 1% of it amount to? More than 1 lakh crore rupees. So let us see the government in coming budget, whom it is going to tax, to widen the tax base or deepen the reforms, further reforms, ensuring growth of the country. Let's wait and see. Please watch the other videos in budget series. In one of them I am going to talk about the poverty in the country, the face of the poverty with the help of macro data, as I did with the billionaires' wealth with the macro indicators. Thank you so much for so patiently watching this video. Please do subscribe to this channel. As you know, subscription is free, but it greatly encourages me to get to you more videos of this type and more frequently. Thank you.